Freedom Fighter, I am so glad you're here at underscore freedom for life underscore because I got a secret that I want to give you. It's going to be the number one secret for an amazing relationship. It is super simple, and I'll cut to the chase and give you the answer right away. The way to have an amazing relationship is to show up as an amazing man. I know that can be kind of challenging and it doesn't really have a lot of instruction involved in it, but here's the truth. I've talked to hundreds of people at hundreds of conferences, and that doesn't even include the one-on-one conversations that I have with men in relationship. And what I tell them is this: your relationship will never be better than you are. And it isn't something to put a guilt trip on you or to tell you that you're not good enough. But what I tell people, the men that I work with, is this: the more that I show up as a man I'm created to be, the better my relationship is. A lot of times in marriage, and I've been there in the past, where I've made the mistake of wanting her to get better so we're better. My wife to get better at communicating, to treat me with more respect, to give me the love that I desire, to have that intimacy when I want it. Whatever the thing is that is your hot button issue in your relationship, right? I've been there in believing that it was her fault for where we're at. It's that old adage, right? It's not you, it's me. Or what the truth of it is you, but it's not your fault. The challenge is that we're living by default in most of the things we do. We don't understand that we can master our life and be the master in the dominion over the things that we have in our lives, including our relationship. It doesn't mean I'm mastering my wife. It means I'm mastering what it looks like to be a husband, and the benefit is for my wife. So at the end of the day, how do you become an amazing man? Well, you start to unpack the things that you're living by default. The things that you're just kind of checked out or you're just trying to maintain and manage in your life versus master. It's really starting to unpack and understand identity, not just your identity, although that's the core of everything. The foundation of everything you'll do in your life is identity, but it's understanding identity as a husband, as a friend, as a father, as the man in the house. I work with guys and I talk to them about their impact in their relationship, but I also talk to them about their impact in their business or their job or their schooling or the thing that they're doing to earn income. And the truth of the matter is the man you are in one is the same man you are on all, meaning this: it's the character of the man showing up that matters more than the task that he does. So as a husband in the house, it's certainly you can work with love languages and how to fight fair and how to overcome difficulties together and build unity and all of those things. But the truth of the matter is the reason you're planted in your house, the reason you're the husband you are, the reason you said I do and she did as well, was because God united the two to become one. But it wasn't the man that showed up. In my life, it wasn't that broken, insecure guy, that guy that was trying to prove that he was good enough, that showed up in the marriage. But it was the man that God created me to be. So the more I unpack identity, the more I unpack who I am, the more I can start to show up as the husband I'm supposed to, the man I was created to be, the lover that I was meant to be, the friend and companion and confidant that my wife was created, what I was created to be for her and what she was created to be for me. This is the journey. This is the amazing man that shows up. It isn't you trying to put on some skill set, trying to imitate some other guy who's doing amazing in his life, trying to look up to somebody who is just phenomenal in the things that they're doing. But to start to unpack identity, and in that place start to unpack what it looks like to be the husband, to be the father, to have not just the skill set, but show up with the character, the compassion that you're supposed to. And in that place, you'll have the amazing relationship. Apart from that, I got to be honest, you won't. And it's not to, again, give you a guilt trip. It's to let you know that it's not about skill sets you gain, but the person that you show up as that changes everything in your relationship. Sounds really hard, but it's really simple when you start to understand who you are. That you have an impact in the world, that you're a man who matters, that there's things in you that are meant to be an investment in your family, in your wife and kids if you have them. And when you're able to share those things, when you're able to confidently show up as that man, as I know you can, the sky's the limit, as my dad would say. The world is your oyster. There's nothing you can't expect and imagine that won't come to pass in your marriage when you start to show up that way, because that's exactly what God's design and desire is for you. How do you have an amazing relationship? Show up as an amazing man. How do you become an amazing man? Start to unpack identity. Start to know who you are. Start to overcome what your past has told you. And in that place, you're going to have the life that you're created for. You want to learn more about how to do that, I have a link down below for my Life Mastery course. I also have a link down below for my calendar. We can have a one-on-one conversation where you can maybe figure out some of that for yourself, how to become that man, or at least have that next step in place. But if you do nothing else, man of God, dominate your day.